Hello guys, shooters, Mike from Foresight Tactical. Today we're going to review the Seymour M26 12 gauge straight pull shotgun. Now I'll be honest, this is one of the most fun guns I've shot in a long time. Starting with the barrel there, 12 gauge, it's got a full choke on it. We've got a heat shield with a Picatinny rail along the top. Today we're going to be using the aim-point sight. It has a 5-round box magazine, our safety catch, strap in through here. And then we've got a pistol grip with an adjustable stock. Now with the stock itself also it has a recoil suppression, and I'll show you that after I clear the weapon. To clear the weapon, what we're going to do is remove the magazine. There's a bolt release there, we're just going to depress that, pull down, look inside, firearm's clear. Now I'll show you that recoil suppression. So as the shotgun's fired, okay, there's a spring inside the buffer tube there that takes out the recoil of the gun. You note this gun's set up here for a right-handed shooter with a left-handed charging handle. Okay, the beauty of this gun is we can remove the charging handle and replace it to the right-hand side, make it suitable for a left-handed shooter with a right-hand pull. I'll just show you how we do that. Inside, on the base of the actual bolt there, there's a small keyhole. We're just going to depress down there, okay, and the handle will come out, charging handle comes out. From there, we just place it back in the other side. Just going to depress that keyhole, okay, and it's locked in. The firearm is now set up for a left-handed shooter, okay, with a right-hand charge. Alright, we're just going to cover the strip and assemble of the firearm now. First thing we do prior to stripping the gun is actually clear the firearm. So I'll do that, just depressing that bolt release, pull the bolt at the rear, look inside and it's clear. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to depress that bolt release again, half cock the firearm. From there I'm going to remove the charging handle, just depressing down and taking it out. From there I'm going to remove the retaining pin. Now on the retaining pin itself there is an actual keyring that does go through there to stop that pin from coming out. I'll just take it off to make the demonstration a little bit easier. I'm actually going to use a soft hammer to knock that pin out. The firearm's still pretty tight at the moment, it's actually brand new. Okay, from there I can separate the stock from the firearm itself. Okay, you'll see here, so we do have an adjustable stock. You can depress, okay, and there's that shock absorber there built inside the stock. From there, I'm just going to slide the bolt to the rear, okay, and remove it from the actual receiver of the gun there. I can now separate the actual slide assembly from the locking block and the bolt itself. So that'll come forward. Just being careful there. There is a small spring here. Okay, just being careful not to damage that spring in the process. Okay, there's the firearm in its strip state. There's not much to it. So basically got our charging handle, our retaining pin there, our sliding assembly, and our bolt and locking block there. We've got a stock and receiver and barrel. From there we can do our usual cleaning and lubrication. Now to put the firearm back together, it's just the reverse order. So first thing we're going to do is reassemble the bolt assembly. Okay, so when we place the actual slide assembly back in, there's a small, just a very small cutout there or keyway for that spring to slide into. Just being careful to keep that nice and straight so we don't damage the actual spring itself. And I just work that a couple of times just to make sure that locking block can move freely and do its job. Okay, I'm going to then place that bolt assembly back into the rear of the firearm. There's a small lug there, we've just got to push down on that. And slide that bolt assembly back into the firearm. From there, okay, I'm just going to replace the stock. Okay, you'll see we've got the trigger guard here. It'll push in, and there's a small key, okay, or a small lug that sits in this position here of the actual trigger guard there. So we've just got to make sure that's lined up when we put it in. From there, making sure we put the pin back in the right way. Okay. Tap him home. I would then put in our key ring back through the pin there to stop any chance of it ever coming out. From there, I'm going to reinsert that charging handle. You'll see there's two little lugs in here. Okay, make sure that they are actually facing up. Sorry, facing down. Depress the retainer. Okay, we can then lock the bolt home. Firearms back together. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate one of the advantages of this straight pull feature with really good, quick, rapid follow-up shots and target acquisition. Watch now for a quick demo. Okay, I'm going to change the rifle over now to suit a left-handed firer. All I'm going to do is remove that charging handle. It takes a couple of seconds and one tool. Watch now for demo. And there you go, it's now set up for a left-handed fire. Simple as that.
Okay guys, just watch for a demonstration now of a left-handed firer with the M26.
We've had a really good morning testing out the Seymour M26 straight pull shotgun. The recoil suppression in the stock makes it really good, comfortable gun to shoot, especially for a 12 gauge. Again, great feature being able to change the firearm over to accommodate a left-handed shooter from a right-handed shooter in a couple of seconds is really handy. Really fun, had a great time shooting it. As you'll see from the footage on the range today, a real advantage of this gun is the ability to take quick follow-up shots, multiple shots, and the actual aim point sight just makes target acquisition so quick. It's a really nice gun to use. It was originally designed as a breaching tool for military purpose, but it's since been modified now for sporting shooters and recreational shooters. It'd be a great little gun for pest eradication, and probably one of the greatest advantages of this gun is the fact that you can change it over from a left-handed shooter or to a right-handed shooter or right-handed back to a left-handed shooter, okay, with minimal tools and minimal time. It only takes a couple of seconds to change the gun over from a left-handed to right-handed shooter. Very simple in its construction, very robust. There's not much that can go wrong with it, and you can see again by that footage, it's had such a good time shooting it. Overall, great little gun. Love to use it again. Hope you enjoy the review, and we'll see you again next time.